Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you from a Pokemon sales data video. Boo, it says you can't. Ugh, it says don't look at me. We have a couple of things today. Some personal sales from Gym Challenge, the Master Ball, first edition PSA 9. That Master Ball artwork was taken from the 1998 green and red gift set. That one is really cool. That was a holo. This one that the Gym Challenge took from, again, the artwork is just same artwork, is just no holo from it. First edition PSA 9 sold that for $30. And then the dude messaged me. He's like, "Do you have any other Gym Challenge?" And I was like, "Bruh." So I went through like everything that I had, and he wanted only 4 cards from what I had, and he's just like, "Okay, Giovanni's Nidoran female, Brock's Dugtrio, the Resistance Gym, and Blaine's Rapidash, all from Gym Challenge." So two of the Giovanni's Nidoran female. It's a common card. It was like, all right, $20. I probably should have charged him 25, but there was 2 that were on sale already for like 25. I was like, all right, I'll give him a break because he's buying a bunch, 20. And then the Rapidash, I should have gone more than this because there's only 20 of them. There's only 20 first edition PSA 10. I have 2. I had one in my complete set, and then that other one, and I only gave it to him for like 30. Because the only other one that was on sale was for 150, and that should have been a $50 card as well. That is that should have been $50 card as well, but it wasn't. I just gave that to 30, and then the other 2, the Resistance Gym and Brock's Dugtrio, they're both rare cards, and I was like, all right, so 50 each for those. So I was like 150. Said yeah, sure. So altogether, everything was 180. So that was a nice set of sales. Yeah, that Rapidash, because there's only 20 of them, and it's a uncommon card. That probably should have been almost like $100 card, because the Abras, like, I would have paid $200 for Sabrina Abra, number 94, because I just couldn't find it. This one, there was one out there already, 150, uncommon card. That number's going to go up as Gym Challenge starts, as people start doing, say like, oh, you know what, holos, I'm going to do the whole set. People are going to start doing that at some point. I can't tell when, and then people are going to break in boxes like, okay, let's get them up. I don't know if any of those are record prices. I think the Brock's Dugtrio was, or no, it wasn't Brock's Dugtrio. It was Brock's Protection. Brock's Protection is also rare, but so that was record price point for that, and record price point for the Resistance Gym. Although Brock's Dugtrio, we'd probably do 74. So moving on past that, we had a Gold Star Charizard PSA 7 sell for $840. It's impressive for 7. And then we have a 9 sold for $2,208. Nice. Not a record price point. Record price point I think is $2,500 at this point. We have a Brock's Rhydon first edition PSA 9 sold for $160. Right? Yeah. Brock's Rhydon. Yeah. 160. Then we have Misty's Golduck. My God. Record price point for this card. It was at $7K or best offer. A guy said, someone local offered me $6K for it. I was like, I still have it in case anyone wants to, like, offer the $7,000, but he's picking it up in like 2 days. I was like, fuck. So $6,000 for Misty's Golduck, because, again, mine, the only way I'm selling that one is if someone gives me like $15,000 or they buy the whole thing, because I will not sell that. Someone could offer me $5,000. I paid $3,500 for it. So offer me $5,000 for it? No way. $6,000? No way. Like, it's because that's so hard to get. You don't know what the next price is going to be, because people are, there's only 51 of them, or 48. There's 48 of them, and they're just, the people that have it just don't sell. And I want another one, because I know that when that sells, that complete set, I'm just not going to get that card again for anything under like $8,000, $9,000, maybe in $10,000. So yeah, unless someone gives me like $15,000 for that Misty's Golduck, that is not being sold, because one, that would break up a set, and I wouldn't. And I couldn't. So that's why I want a second one. But the $6,000 record price point. Fuck. Brock from Gym Heroes, first edition BGS 9.5. Now it's 10 for the centering, and everything else got a 9.5. So this might actually transfer over to a 10. Generally, if you see a 9.5 for all the subgrades, like, you know what, that's got a good chance of being a 10. But because centering was a 10, everything else 9.5, even more of a chance of getting a 10. So the top three bids were 600, 690, and 700. 700 was the winning bids. Record price point for the BGS 9.5. The BGS, the PSA 9 is only like $200. So the BGS 9.5, it's really something special. Record price point. Do I think the 9 will catch up to this eventually? Not for a while. I think the 9 has. I still think it's undervalued, but I don't. Maybe eventually get to 500. Like next year. But yeah, 700. It's a bit for a 9 because there's a lot of them. I mean, there's very few 10s. So maybe if a Brock PSA 10 sells for like 3,000, maybe it'll go for like 400 or 500. But yeah, that's a good price, record price, and there's probably not too many of them out there. Light Arcanine First Edition PSA 9 Hollow. Love Light Arcanine. Me and my friend Alex were talking about this the other day. It's a great card. The winning bid was 405, but reserve was not met. It's a shame. Speaking of that, a Nidoking First Edition base set PSA 9 sold for $630. That was a winning bid, but reserve was not met. Like, fuck. Typhlosion T17. One that is harder to grade, one that is not as common as the T18, but it was a first edition PSA 8, got $880. Then we got Victory Bell First Edition PSA 9, sold for $110. Pre-release Clefable PSA 7, sold for $475. Then we had a Pinsir first, and I think that's a fair price. Again, I would pay up to $800 for the 8 because there's not a lot of them. There's like 30 something of them, and there's only like 9 9s, like 9 PSA 9s. There's no 10s. It's impossible to get a 10 pre-release Clefable. Always something wrong with it. Pinsir First Edition PSA 8 from the Jungle Set sold for $81. We had a Delibird. I freaking love this card. Delibird is so cool. I just my first interaction with Delibird was in Pokemon Stadium 2, where you're like a Delibird and like there's a bunch of shit going across. Like you're on one side, bunch of shit crossing that's gonna like fuck you up, and it's sack. You go across that shit fuck of like bullet. There's not bullet bills, but you know what I mean. And then on the other side, there's like presents. Stuff in your sack, and the more stuff you stuff in your sack, the slower you are. And if you get the same present, you get times 2, times 3, times 4 points. And I was like, this is so fucking cool. I love that game. I actually want to play it right now. But there is, I didn't really use them in gold or silver or crystal. But I'd like to. I don't know what attacks it can do, but it's a cool card. That's a cool Pokemon. It's cute as fuck. And that's just my opinion. I don't have that card. I just want it. First edition PSA 9 sold for $105. I want the 10. It's so adorable. Ho-Oh First Edition PSA 9 number 7 sold for $697. And a Porygon 2 First Edition PSA 9 sold for $133. Again, as these cards that I have, the Gold Star I'm interested in, I don't have it. Brock's Rhydine, don't have it. Mrs. Golduck, I have it. Brock, I have the PSA 9. The T17 I have. I still have a 9 left. Yeah. So that's cool. The Nidoking base set I want. Yeah. Again, I just want to tell you guys which ones I have so that you guys transparency like, why is he trying to drive the price up? It's like, one, I don't think I can do that. I don't know if a lot of people listen to me enough for me to affect the price, but again, I want everyone to be able to make money with this. I want everyone to get good deals. Everyone to be able to get like, hey, you know what? I thought this was the going price, but you told me this and you saved me money, or you told me to buy it at this price even though it was a premium, and then 6 months later now it's this price, so that was really good. It's good if I love helping people. Oh god, hiccups. I just had salmon. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Please like, comment. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'll catch you all later. All right, peace, guys. Bye.